confirmation from your end that you're getting my voice. And in last class, what we have discussed. All of you. So last class was 11th session. Now it's a 12th session. 12th session it is. Okay. And coming to this session, 12th session, all of you guys, whatever you're getting, previous 11 sessions, who are attending today is the first class. You don't require to worry. Sai.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At 11 sessions, are you uploaded into YouTube?
Yes, sir.
All sessions uploaded, YouTube
Yes, sir.
upload
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right. And why don't you share that YouTube link in chat window for the newcomers?
Yeah, I can, sir. I can, sir.
You do it, and
Sure.
all of you guys, I am also showing you. So 11 sessions we are already uploaded into YouTube, and he is also sharing that YouTube links in chat window. So you all guys go to YouTube, see my previous sessions, because some newcomers may be there. Text me in chat window who are attending today is the first session. Right. Go to YouTube and type RN Reddy IT School and just click here. When you click on my photo, when you get the channel, here you can see all the videos. I think so. It's 11 sessions video, 11th session. 1 minute, all of you. Just right. This is the 11th session, and this is the 10th session. Here, 9th session, and the 7th session, and here you have day 5, 6, 3, 4, 2, and 1. That image, whatever you have, is a first session. It is like that. So all the people can access these videos who are missed previous classes. And coming to, we are discussing about data types. In data types, in last class, we have completed all the primitive data types discussion. And after that, I kept one heading, data types. After data types, we have discussed all the data types in .NET, and we have kept to another topic called value types and reference types. So this is another category. Today topic is value types and reference types. That means what I'm telling you, last class we have discussed data types which are classified into based on the type of the data and the size of the data. That is one category. Now this is according to the data storage locations. Data storage locations. C#.NET data types are classified into two types. Number one, value types. Number two, reference types. Number one, value types. Number two, reference types. According to the data storage location, C#.NET data types are classified into two types. First category, value types. Second category, reference types. But last class, whatever you are discussed, that primitive data types, numerical data types, floating point data types are classified into based on the type of the data. This is based on the storage locations. Let's understand about first what is value types, and second we'll discuss about what is reference types. So what is exact value type? In value types, data will be storing into stack memory. Coming to reference types. In reference types, data will be storing into heap memory. So heap memory. So here, one more extension. Due to that reason, These data types are classified into, these data types are called as stack-based data types. Stack-based data types, right? Due to these, right? Due to this reason, these data types are called as heap-based data types. Heap-based data types. Heap-based data types. This is the main 2 points. And coming to here, about stack. About stack, you need to understand something about stack. So any idea about stack? All of you guys might be in your C language or data structures. You might have seen something. Hello. Right. So tomorrow onwards, I will only teach the C language due to I was here and there. C language 2 sessions I was handed over to other sir. Don't worry about it. I'll come to C. Don't worry. Who are attending C? I was not there. I have given one topic to other faculty to teach. The topic name is operators. And about stack. Any idea about stack? About stack. Any idea? Fast. Yes. Stack is a data structure. Stack is a data structure which can contain collection of elements. Which can contain collection of elements. Stack is a data structure which can contain collection of elements. Stack is a data structure which can contain collection of elements. Stack will support only one end, that is top end. That means insertion and retrieval will be from top end. Top end. Insertion and retrieval will be from top end. Top end. Stack will follow an approach called LIFO. LIFO. That means last in, first out. Means last inserted element will be first retrieval. Last in first means last inserted element will be first retrieval. First retrieval in case of stack. Last in, first out, LIFO. That is the story about stack. What I can say, stack is a data structure which can contain collection of elements. Stack will support only one end, that is top end. That means insertion and retrieval will be from top end. Stack will follow an approach called LIFO, means last in, first out. That means last inserted element will be first retrieval. So now I'm going to show you stack diagram to all the people. So this is value type data will be storing into stack memory, I said. Now I'm going to show you stack diagram here. You see, assume this is stack. Assume that this is stack. So here you can call it as insertion, and this is called retrieval. And first in 10, second in 20, third in 30, fourth in 40, 50. Okay, so you are inserted from top end, first to 10, second 20, 30, 40, 50. So if I want to retrieve 30, see here you have only top end. Whether you insert from here, whether you retrieve from here only, no other choice. Okay, so if you want to retrieve 30, first you have to retrieve 50. That is last in is 50. That is first out. Then you can retrieve 40. Then you can retrieve 30. That is called last in, first out. That is the nature of the stack. That is the nature of the stack. Right. Did you understand, all of you? Hello. Respond in chat window. Last in, first out. Are you clear, all of you? Just respond in chat, all of you. Right. Right. Okay, now, right. Next to, yes. So this is about stack and value type. Next point is value type variable will contain actual data. Value type variable will contain actual data, like below. That is what exactly? What is this, sir? I'll show you. What is this? Value type variable will contain actual data. Means assume that A is value type variable. Value type A is. Then it will contain actual value. 10 is value. 10 is value over. The 10 is nothing but value. Right. Understood, all of you? But reference type variable will contain the address of the data. That is the difference. Right. Next to come back to our discussion. Let's see. Coming to and another point to understand about value type. In C#.NET, value types are number 1, structures. Number 2, enumerators. Number 2, enumerators. Structures and enumerators will come under value types. Example for value types. Example for value types. Example for value types. Example for value types. Value types. Example for value types. So can you tell me in primitive data types you have seen which are value types, which are structures in primitive data types? Last class we discussed which are structures in primitive data types, which are structures. First four and numerical data types. Yes, byte, short, int, long, comma, byte, ushort, byte, ushort, ushort, uint, ulong. Numerical. This will come under numerical. These are all numerical data types. Data types. Comma, float, double, decimal. These are called floating point data types. Data types. Right. Next, character. Char. Bool. This first category is character related. This is logical data. These are all will come under value types. Will you agree, all of you guys? Hello? Hello, clear? Understood? Right. You can see also whether it is right or wrong, and all are defined by the Microsoft as the structures. Now, who are not attended previous class, I am going to show you. I have opened right now Visual Studio. This Visual Studio is a .NET ID. Here we write programs. I'm opening my yesterday created application. The application name is My Console application, to show you that these are all structures and which are all defined by the Microsoft as structures and which are all called primitive data types. To prove you, I'm going to show you right now. All of you guys, just observe. S byte, who are you? I'm opening Predefined code. If you want to know the predefined code, keep the cursor here, press F12. When you press F12, it's showing S byte is what structure defined within system library. So it is what code, metadata. Metadata and predefined code. Program.cs is your code. So like that. So you like that if you can see long also structure only. Long also structure. Like that, all are structures. These are all. You can see bool, who are you? Bool. I am also a structure defined by the Microsoft. Char, who are you? Char, who are you? So I am also structure. That's the reason I said very clearly. This all will come under what types? This all will come under what types? First, what types? This all will come under what types? What types? Value types. Right. This is the story about value types. So regarding value types, whatever notes I have given, I'm sending you in chart window. I'm sending you in chart window about value types. Okay, about value types. And now I have given couple of points about value types. Number one, number two. Here I have given some notes about stack, and I have given some examples here. Now you all the people will explain about value types in your chart window with your own hands. First, about value types in your style, you explain. What I explained, you explain again. Again, I am repeating you. Value types data will be storing into stack memory, which are all, that's the reason these data types are called as stack based data types. Coming to about stack, stack is a data structure which can contain collection of elements. Stack will support only one end, that is top end. That means insertion and retrieval will be from top end. Stack will follow an approach called LIFO. That means last in, first out. Last inserted element will be first retrieval. Value type variable will contain the actual data. Like below, C#.NET value types are structures and enumerators. Example for value types. These points, whatever I explained, can you respond in chat window, all of you, fast? About value types, just explain fast. You write few points, whatever you understood in chat window with your own hands. If you are not writing means you didn't understand. Just you are attending the class. Write fast. Write all of you. Write all of you fast. Regarding value types, I asked you to write few points, whatever you understood. Come on, everybody has to class. Go forward. It's your responsibility to respond fast. reference types. In reference types, data will be storing into heap memory. Due to that reason, these data types are called as heap-based data types. Let's try to understand about heap, what exactly heap is. What is heap? Right. Heap is a data structure. Heap is a data structure. Heap is a data structure which can contain collection of elements. Which can contain collection of heap is a data structure which can contain collection of elements. Which can contain collection of elements. And heap is representing all the elements as nodes. These nodes are two types. These nodes are two types: parent node, child node. A parent node can contain two child nodes. Two child nodes. A child node can contain a child node can contain two subchild nodes. Two subchild nodes. Finally, we can say that heap is in the form of binary tree structure. B tree, binary tree structure, B tree structure, B binary tree structure. So that is the story about heap. And everybody are clear, right? So this is a story, right? Everybody are clear, huh? Yes. And let me show you a heap in the form of one small diagram. Heap is in the form of small diagram, right? So you observe this heap diagram, all of you. Yes. B tree structure, heap, 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 heap. So you can see here 10 is there, here 20 and 30 and again 20. So parent node, two child nodes. Again, child node can contain two subchild nodes, 40, 50 and 60 and 70. So these are all nodes. You can see this is one parent node. It can contain two child nodes. This child node can contain two subchild nodes. This child node can contain. That's why it's called a binary tree, B tree. Binary means two. This is the story. But heap is not following any approach called LIFO or FIFO. Not last in, first out, first in, first out. First in, first out is Q. Heap is following an approach called random approach. Random approach. That means randomly you can reach any element within heap. Any element within heap. Randomly we can reach any element within heap. That is the story about heap. Heap is exactly about heap. These are all the points we have to remember. Next, another point to be understand is reference type variable. Reference type variable. Reference type variable will contain the address of reference type variable will contain the address of value. Reference type variable will contain the address of value. Reference type variable will contain the address of value. It will not contain actual value. It will contain the address of value. Let me show you that diagrammatical representation. Address of value. Right. You see, A is a variable and it contains here there is a value called 1500. 1500 is the value. That value address is 1010. 10 is address. 1010 is address. So here 1010 is the address. 1010 is the address of the value. So that is the story. Right. Understood, all of you? Hello. Right. Everybody are clear? Right. So this is the story about heap and about like whatever it is. Next, C#.net. In C#.net, reference types are in C#.net. Reference types are class, interface, delegates. Class, interface, and delegates. These are called reference types. Class, interface, delegates are called reference types. Example for reference types. Example for reference types. Can you tell me which are reference types? Can you tell me which are classes? Which are classes in primitive data types? Whatever we have discussed, which are classes from last class? String and what is this? Object, which are classes. So in last class also I have shown you string is also defined as a class. String, who are you? You can see string was defined as a class within system. Okay, now and second is object. Object, who are you? You are also a class. So this is the story. This is the story about it. Understood, all of you? Hello. Right? Everybody are clear? Right. So that is the story, and these are all the things we have to understand. Right. So now next to come back to our discussion. Right. Okay, now, yeah, this is the story about reference types and value types. Now let's try to understand. Right. Can you try to understand differences? Differences between value types and reference types. Value types and reference types, so differences. Value type and reference types as difference. You have to understand the differences. Right, and let's have a small table here. Better to have a small table here to understand the differences between value types, because it's the most important question. When you are attending interview, this is the question generally people will ask. Now here you can call it as value types, and here you can call it as reference types. Value types, reference types. So you can say value type data will be storing value type data will be storing into stack memory. Here the reference type data will be storing reference type data will be storing into heap memory. Data will be storing into heap memory. This is the story. Next, second point is value type variable. Value type variable will contain the actual value. Actual value. Here, reference type variable will contain the reference type variable will contain the address of value. So this is the second difference. And third difference is value types are number one structure, number two enumerator, next reference types are number one class, number two delegates, number three interface. This is the third point. Next, coming to fourth point. Example for value types. It's a big list I have given. That is S byte to bool. I have given S byte to bool. And fourth point here, example for reference types. Example for reference types is number one string, number two object. Number one string, number two object. Number one string, number two is what? Object. That's right. This is the story. Understood, all of you? Hello. Right. Everybody are clear? Understood. These are all the differences between value types and reference types. Yeah. Today we have discussed a small topic called value types and reference types. Due to Dasara disturbance, this session will go little slow and very less content. Why? Because generally topic to topic connectivity will be there in .NET compared with other languages. .NET is very important from one topic to another topic and one session to another session. We should be very much careful when you are learning .NET or when you are learning Java, because session to session connectivity will be and the dependency will be more and more. You cannot avoid it. That's a problem. That's why I'm going very, very slow here. Now, all of you guys, I'm asking some questions. You respond in chat window. Are you ready? Respond out loud. Are you ready? I will show you the how .NET placements will go to you very soon. One platform called .NET can provide more opportunities in this platform, and who are learning .NET, you don't require to worry. I can provide very good number of opportunities for you. How I am providing opportunities also, I will show you within 2-3 days with audio evidence with how my students getting opportunities from the HRs. I will show you with audio evidence to you all people. Don't worry. Right. So now come back to our discussion. Sai, are you there? Hello? Sai, are you there? Right. And now, come on, I'm asking questions. According to data storage locations, C#.NET data types are classified into how many types? C#.NET data types are classified into how many types? All the student has to respond. Only few people are responding. I don't know why. Yeah, two types. Number one, number one, number one is what? Number two is what? First, number one is what? Number two is what? Number one is value types. Number two is reference types. Okay, right. Now I am asking you a question. Explain about value types. First, explain about value types. In chat window, you write the answer. Explain about value types. Explain about value types. Right, write few points fast. Now, next. Explain about reference types. Next response. Explain about reference types. Explain about reference types. Now, explain about reference types. All of you fast. Explain about reference types. Come on. I'm asking a question. Explain about reference types. Don't do the copy paste, guys. Don't do the copy paste. With the help of this .NET course with C# and ASP.edu, I'll make you to develop 120 web pages website, and I'll make you to host that website into internet. How many are interested to develop your own website? My website, rnditschool.co, like that. Your college website or your father business website. How many are interested to maintain my own website in internet? Because tomorrow, when you are attending interviewer will ask a question. How can I trust that I know .NET? You know .NET. You are good in .NET. Very simple. You will tell that I developed one project, sir. Then I'm not trusting you. Then you will show www.mywebsite.com. Some URL you will show. Then immediately the interviewer will ask, Facebook. I will type facebook.com. I will say it's my website. But how can I trust that it's your developed website? How can I trust it's hosted by some? No, sir, I only hosted. Immediately, you will open the source code in front of the interviewer, and in that website, in the home page, you will do small change. Some heading you will change. You will save it in 5 seconds. You can do this. That's the biggest evidence to the interviewer that you developed that website. Will you agree? This is the way I'll train you in this training, and that interviewer definitely will get confidence on you. And as a fresher, you are hosting a website, developed a website, hosting a website, and where is a question here? That is the .NET training. That is the way I'll make you to do in .NET. Are you clear? The success rate of my .NET training is only that is the reason, making you to develop your own website. For example, your father is having a rice mill, you can develop a website for him. Suppose you are having father is having a school, you can develop a website for that school. Father is having you can see some supermarket trading, you can do online. Suppose your father is having a school. For school, you can develop a website, and that website school fees that students can pay through online. Log into your school. Did you understand? All of you. Hello. So, how many are interested to develop a website like that with the help of this .NET? Right. So .NET is, if you will not go like that, you can't get job in .NET. So it's a very challenging course and very easy. Just a ABCD, nothing else. But you should have lot of patience, lot of time. So I'll come, sir, 1 month you finish. No, 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 not possible. R&D style only. Cool, slow, aram se, then only. So this I'm going to do in this training. And who are paying for fees also, who can you have to do the website. I'll make you to do the website. My team will follow up you, no doubt about that. They will check live. I will ask, come and show your website. I'll give a time, I'll guide you. Nowhere you will have a confusion. Every line of the code you will develop, you will write your own acts. And another thing is, I'll show you in internet how you can earn the money with the .NET before you are joining in companies. For example, you are a second year student. From second year onwards, you can do the projects in through online. Through online, you can bid the projects, small projects you can take, you can work, you can submit, and you can earn the money. I can show you how to do the part-time job in .NET while you are doing engineering. You can do it. So what I am telling you, while you are doing engineering only, you can do the part-time job for .NET. That is possible for .NET and Java. But you need to have sound knowledge about this. Next question. Write the differences between value types and reference types fast. Write the differences between value types and reference types fast. Come on, do it. Right, fast. Right. Next question is, right, which are value types? Which are called as value types? Which are called as value types? Structure and enumerator. Structure and enumerator. Structure and enumerator. Structure and enumerator. Next, which are called as reference types? Which are called as reference types? Which are called as reference types? Class, interface, and delegates. Can you give me the examples of value types? Can you give me the examples of value types? Can you give me the examples of value types? Can you give me the examples of value types? Right. Examples of value types. Next, examples of reference types. Examples of reference types. Can you tell me the examples of reference types? Write the examples of reference types. Right. So that is about today class, and tomorrow we are going to discuss about some other topic, and the next topic will be typecasting. Next we are going to see typecasting. After typecasting, we go for a concept called control statements. In control statements, we'll discuss about conditional statements, and we'll discuss about loops, and we'll discuss about jump statements. And last, we discuss about arrays. So up to here, we will cover free classes here. And already advanced.NET is started with OOPS. How many sessions I done for advanced.NET? OOPS. How many classes I completed? OOPS, advanced.NET. How many sessions we completed? 2 or 3? I think maybe 2 or 3 sessions we completed. Oops, from oops, how many sessions we completed? And observe, second I wanted 2 sessions completed. We have to give the third session. So still people are joining. That's a reason. So due to Dasara disturbance, I was stopped this batch for 2 days. And today also not taking this OOP session. From tomorrow onwards, we'll continue this OOP sessions again, restart. Why? Because OOP sessions, once you missed one session, you can confuse the entire syllabus. That's a problem with the OOPs. Very danger. You understood now, you can do miracles. If you confused about any class or object, you will get confused. And we are not taking today also OOPs class. Tomorrow onwards, we'll continue it. And who are total course we designed like this actually. Total course we designed actually free fundamentals we are already giving here, free .NET course. Fundamentals. Total session will be divided into 2 parts. And who joined today is the first class. Regarding WhatsApp group links, you ping to my team. They will share you the .NET WhatsApp group links. They will share you the installation document. Total course will be divided into 2 parts. Let me explain. Part 1 will be 7:15 to 8:15 and up to loops, and we'll discuss arrays also. Arrays. Right. It is a free sessions. Be